Have you ever felt like you're slowly slipping away from the right path, without even realizing it? This is Hassan's story, a powerful reminder of how Shaytan works in subtle, quiet ways, and how with sincerity we can find our way back to Allah. Hassan, a 22-year-old university student, was trying his best to juggle studies and part-time work. He prayed, but not always on time. He tried to stay connected to his deen, but there was a loneliness that often crept in when no one else was around. That's when he met Sarah, through a class project. She was kind, intelligent, and somehow she made him feel seen, heard, and understood in a way no one else had before. At first, their conversations were innocent. They talked about assignments, shared harmless jokes, discussed life goals. But slowly, those chats turned into late-night conversations, the kind where hearts begin to soften. Hassan started waiting for her messages, checking his phone constantly. He kept telling himself, "It's just friendship, we're not doing anything wrong." But deep down he knew something had changed. He began to lose focus. Prayers were missed. The Quran gathered dust. His nights were spent in hours-long chats, not in worship, not in remembrance of Allah. The guilt started building up, but he brushed it off. One night, while scrolling through social media, he came across a quote that hit him like a storm. "When you love something more than Allah, it becomes a test." His heart stopped. Tears welled up in his eyes. That night, for the first time in months, he raised his hands and cried in dua, pleading for guidance, for strength, for a way back. Hassan knew he needed help. He visited the local imam, and with a trembling voice and a heavy heart he poured everything out. The imam listened quietly. Then with wisdom and compassion he said, "True love begins with loving Allah. If a relationship pulls you away from Him, it's not love, it's a distraction. Let go, for the sake of your heart and your iman." It broke Hassan's heart, but he knew it had to be done. Letting go wasn't easy. He missed the conversations, the laughs, the comfort Sarah gave him. But he replaced that time with tahajjud, dhikr, and Quran. He attended Islamic lectures, joined a youth group at the masjid, and found brothers who reminded him that he wasn't alone, that steadfastness is a journey. Little by little his heart began to feel lighter. The whispers of guilt faded. His connection with Allah grew stronger. One verse became his anchor. "And whoever fears Allah, He will make for him a way out." Quran 65:2-3. That verse gave him hope. It reminded him that even when the path is difficult, Allah's way is always better. Months passed. Hassan looked back on his journey not with regret, but with gratitude. He made dua for Sarah, asking Allah to guide her just as He had guided him. He had learned something priceless. True contentment comes not from people, but from Allah. Not from love stories, but from loving the one who never leaves. His story is a reminder for all of us. No matter how far you've drifted, no matter how dark it feels, Allah's mercy is always near. Just take the first step and trust Him to guide you back.